So I did want to make mention of the pollution situation here in Beijing. My culture is not your shop display. We know how I promised to get some drone shots of Beijing. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. This is about as close as you're going to get. And yeah, this is a window in the hotel I'm staying at on the 5th floor. It's the highest floor and I can't gain access to the roof, it's locked. But there's a reason for this, and that is the whole of Beijing is a no-fly zone. I tried to fly my drone and pretty much, yeah, I don't know how far out you have to go from the center before they actually allow you to take a drone up, but everywhere I went it was just no-fly zone, it turns up red. So, sorry about that guys, no drone footage of Beijing. So quite typically, I bit off more than I could chew. I thought I'd come up here and make a whole bunch of videos. And I have to be completely honest with you, it's been a whirlwind since I got here because I met up with my producer. First night we went out, I got recognized by so many people that were buying me free drinks. It just got out of hand. So, you know, it just got out of hand and everything got sort of moved back a day. I was supposed to go out and meet these guys who do dog rescue, and I did mention them before in my dog meat video, and they do some fantastic work out here. So the links to their thing is in the description below. I wanted to go out and film. They were going to vaccinate a whole bunch of dogs that they'd rescued. Problem is they live like 2.5 hours outside of the city, and so it would have taken me an entire day to go out and come back. So I just wasn't expecting them to be that far out, because I just thought they told me they're up in Beijing, and well, technically yes, but it's very, very far out. So I'm gonna have to plan that properly next time I'm up here, whenever that'll be. I was also going to go check out like a gadget place. It makes some interesting gadgets and stuff, and that fell through too, just because of time constraints. I've been all around the city getting B-roll at least, and I shot, the video that I really came here to shoot was the Scams video, which I shot, and I think it's come out really well. Well, it will come out well when I actually sit down and edit it, because it's going to be a fair amount of editing. But it did come out well. I did actually manage to bait some scammers and followed them all the way to their little den of lies, and yeah, you'll see in the video, but I managed to get enough that it'll help people avoid this scam in the future, which is great. So I'm very happy with how that all came out. And yeah, I've just been traveling around, like I said, and my friend, the producer, had his birthday as well, which I went to see, and I managed to catch up with a really interesting person, which you'll see in the future in some of my vlogs. But my friend, who is sort of on the Wushu, International Wushu Federation committee here, and he's like a real professional martial artist. And that's been his passion since I've known him, and I've known him since I was about 19 or 20, I think. And we got to catch up, and it was really a good thing. So I'm really happy that I got to catch up with him. At least that was a big thing for me personally. And I've planned that when he comes down, because he's going to come down to judge some international competitions down in Macau and Hong Kong and stuff in the future. I'm going to meet up with him, and we're going to learn about like the real deal martial arts, from someone who's an actual sort of a committee member of the Wushu Federation and stuff. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So I did want to make mention of the pollution situation here in Beijing, and it is bad. And I have to be quite honest, I don't think I could live here specifically. There are a couple of reasons I don't fancy Beijing that much. There are a couple of reasons I really do like Beijing. I mean, if you want to talk about awesome international style cuisine or whatever, but yeah, there are a lot of people here that wear masks, and there's a reason for this, it's the pollution. And since I've gotten here, like honestly, my health, I feel worse, and I'll explain to you like how. Basically, my skin burns, and it's like no joke. My skin's actually started burning. Feel like I have phlegm in my throat, all sorts of sort of adverse effects from the quality of the air. I mean, today, midday, looked like it was 6 or 7 p.m. because the sky looked overcast, but it's really just the pollution. So, you know, it is what it is. And if you live here long term, your health's definitely going to be very severely affected. I mean, there's no way you can escape it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make an actual whole video on this, but I thought I'd just throw it here in the vlogs just to give you my thoughts on the whole subject. And I think it's really no way for people to live. And I don't want to throw blame around anywhere or anything like that. All I want to do is express my sympathy for whoever actually has to put up with this crap like all year round. Since it's my last night in Beijing, I have to go out and have a big meal and of course a little bit of a subscriber meetup. And let me tell you about one of the things I love about Beijing. It's got such a jovial atmosphere at night. Basically, people are out there having food all night long, you know, late dinners. There's this one street in particular that I really like. It's called Guijie, which means Ghost Street. And it used to have these beautiful lanterns all along the sides, but they were taken down unfortunately because they were deemed a fire hazard. But either way, it still looks really nice. There's all these fancy looking restaurants and people are having a blast. You know, you go into any one of these places, they're always packed. There's all these people waiting outside and you know, you just feel this really positive sort of jovial atmosphere. As a foreigner, you know, Beijing is a lot more accommodating. I keep saying that there are a lot of foreigners in Beijing. I'm not joking. Within the first 2 ring roads, you can't go for a minute without spotting a foreigner somewhere. You know, it's just because it's such a tourist city and it's the most well-known city in China, obviously. So when people come here for a gap year or if they come to China to study, they usually go to Beijing first. So you see foreigners everywhere, and because of that, there's so much there for foreigners. You can find all these like really good places to get amazing burgers, all these sort of microbreweries. You've got places where you get amazing hot dogs. You know, you name it, you can get it. And I must say, I really appreciate that part of the city because Shenzhen, the city I live in, is not as international as Beijing. So yes, you can get these kinds of foods, but you generally have to travel really far to find them. And they're in like some niche area out in the middle of nowhere. But in Beijing, in the downtown areas, you can always find something foreign friendly, let's put it that way. Anyway, the thing is, after a fantastic evening, lots of drinks, lots of eating, meeting up with subscribers, having a fantastic time, I kind of came to the realization that I had to wake up the next day and take the train back to Shenzhen. Quite a big queue over here on both sides, leading all the way through, so it's gonna take a while. Let's see if I get some space for my luggage. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the pushing and shoving and all the nonsense I had to endure on the way back, but suffice it to say, I made it back to Shenzhen in one piece, and I really enjoyed my time up in Beijing actually. You know, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed these vlogs. I want to give a big shout out to my friend up in Shanghai, Detmar, who is the Shanghai vlogger. He's the guy who challenged me to make these sort of daily vlogs in the first place. And I think I am going to make them, like I said, a big part of my channel in the future whenever I travel. So thank you very much. Please go check out the collab we did together. He's a really nice guy. And we had a great chat and talked about YouTube and all sorts of things. So go take a look. And remember guys, you're going to see these vlogs in the future and you can always tell it's a vlog because there'll be the mini disc intro and of course a full feature Serpentza today will have the VHS intro, so now you know how to tell the two apart. Either way, thank you very much for watching guys, and as always, you know the drill.
You all stay awesome, keep following him.
Thank you.
He does a great job in showing you what China is really.
Thank you so much, man.
It is true.
Thanks a lot.